Everyone wants to get into the NFT world now that it has become so popular. However, the market saturation is leading to people experiencing FOMO. It is short for fear of missing out. FOMO is the anxiety that is brought on by an exciting or interesting event or experience that is happening at a place where you are not present. Often, FOMO is triggered by posts seen on social media. In the NFT space, FOMO has an even greater meaning and level of depth. If you find yourself excited, constantly thinking about NFTs and all the opportunities that might be upon us, then you might have developed some level of anxiety and may already be suffering from FOMO. People that are active on the NFT market usually experience 3 types of FOMO. First, there's buyer FOMO. It happens right before you decide to hop into a project or after you decide you are passing on it. For example, you might see a hyped NFT project and suddenly, FOMO kicks in right away. You will get the urge to buy in before it is too late. Or, if you choose not to buy in, your FOMO will warn you that there's still time to change your mind. This continuous confusion can become extremely exhausting very quickly. As a result of this, you may also experience a loss of interest in what you thought was your newfound passion. Buyer FOMO is more common than you think, and it can leave you feeling very uneasy. Secondly, there's holder FOMO. If you have the tendency to stress about whether or not you should hold an NFT, you may be feeling holder FOMO. It is when you experience anxiety over whether you want to stake or sell your NFTs. Someone who holds an NFT long-term is considered a diamond hand, while someone who is buying and then selling instantly is referred to as having a paper hand. In general, paper hands tend to experience the most FOMO. Many fear that they will miss out on profiting from the sale of their NFTs. On the other hand, a diamond hand tends to be someone who is confident in their investment and purchase decisions, leading them to hold on to their digital assets without any FOMO. This type of FOMO is very consistent, and can come from previous feelings that led you to buy an NFT in the first place. If you act fast and make a decision without thinking it through, that kind of behavior can result in a static or frozen state of thought. This can cause anxiety, and even depression. Eventually, your mental health issues in the NFT space will translate into your real life as well. The final type is seller FOMO. You suffer from this if you have a fear of missing out on every sales opportunity available. Many NFT and crypto day traders are prone to experiencing a lot of FOMO, simply because they are constantly tracking floor prices, trends, and potential blue-chip companies that are related to the industry. You may find yourself focusing less on what is actually important and begin questioning every move you make. This will make you unconfident, vulnerable, and you will end up feeling isolated. This is experienced mostly by NFT traders who are active in the secondary market. It is important for you to identify if you are suffering from NFT FOMO. It is actually very common for anyone who has been active in this space since early 2021. Experts have found 10 common signs that hint at NFT FOMO. The first is if you experience anxiety that is brought on by too many opportunities in the market. You do not want to be wrong, so you worry more than you should. Try to take some gaps in between your research. It will help you relax. The next sign is if you get tired very easily. It leads to a lack of motivation towards your NFT project. This is because your mind gets tired from all the stress around your FOMO. You can handle this with a well-set routine. Depression caused by a missed opportunity could be another early sign. Normally, you should not be heavily affected by such situations, but if that happens, then you should immediately seek professional help. If you simply say yes without thinking things through, then you might be a paper hand. An experienced NFT trader will know how to calculate their decisions, but even they can become victims of FOMO if they do not take care of themselves. You must remember that nothing is so straightforward in such a high-volume industry. Another common sign is the feeling of needing to catch up with the crowd. This is true for all kinds of FOMO, and it is very common in the NFT world because it has become extremely competitive. You need to identify what makes you different from the others, and focus on that. Next, there's shiny object syndrome. This is if you focus all your attention on a new trend and forget your other research. It is easy to get carried away when all the NFT news talks about a particular project. A lot of beginners suffer from this when they enter the market, so you must remember that your research is more important than a temporary trend. Low self-esteem is another indicator, but it is harder to trace because it is associated with many other mental health issues. However, if this is triggered by a missed opportunity or by seeing someone else succeed, then you need to remind yourself that lots of people fail every day, so you should not let that get to your head. Making bad lifestyle choices is more of a general character flaw. However, if you find yourself making bad decisions because of your NFT routine, then you should try to change it. For example, if you spend a lot of time on your research, you might miss out on your sleep. You could fix a time after which you will not look at NFTs, Twitter or Discord, no matter what. This will help you maintain boundaries. Living too fast could mean that you are not in the moment. For example, if you see that a social media influencer has tweeted about an NFT project, then you might just buy the project without even thinking about it. This is not only harmful to your finances, but can also hurt your mental health if you lose money on these decisions. Try to avoid listening to influencers that are paid to promote certain NFT projects. Insomnia is the final sign that you are letting the NFT buzz affect your health. If you cannot sleep out of the fear that something might be happening in the industry, then you have serious FOMO. This can be handled with professional help. Overcoming FOMO is not an overnight task, so do not expect a solution to instantly solve all your problems. However, some studies have proven that FOMO can be defeated with the right mindset. According to the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, you can begin to overcome your FOMO in 3 ways. The first way is to confront your FOMO and anxiety head-on. Acknowledging and accepting that you feel anxious is the best way to lift the burden off your shoulders. You are recognizing your insecurity, and with that understanding, you are now able to address the issue. Awareness is a very healthy way to deal with your problem because it is the first step to recovery. Secondly, you should stop caring about what other NFT traders think and are doing online. I know that this is very easy to say, but it is true. If you appreciate other people's opinions more than your own, then it is time to start making some decisions for yourself and your mental health. You can try cognitive, behavioral therapy methods to deal with this. For example, set a limited period of time in the day where you check all your social media. Finally, you should practice mindfulness. It is a method of therapy that relates to a non-judgmental observation of your current experience. It includes an immersion activity. When you wash your hands, try sensing the muscles you use to scrub your hands, the smell of the soap, and the sensation of bubbles between your fingers. You can also try this during other daily activities like taking a bath or eating food. Mindfulness can assist people with strong FOMO by allowing them to enjoy what they are doing in the present moment rather than craving what could be. If needed, write your standards down on a piece of paper. This way, you can constantly remind yourself to be clear with your thoughts. It is fine to change your standards, but try not to be in a rush about it. Modeling your standards only based on influencers and celebrities can bring strong FOMO, so avoid involving them in this activity. Remind yourself daily that you are taking things at your own time and pace. Live your life the way you want to, and do not risk losing your health over the fear of missing out on NFT opportunities. Remember, it is completely normal to make mistakes. There's no shame in making decisions now that you may not have made later in life. The important thing is that you should save your health and create more time for important things in life. NFTs can be important too, but they are not everything. If you found this video helpful, then like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I have many more videos on NFTs, so feel free to check them out as well. I will see you soon. Goodbye.